I cordially invite Dr. Maitri Pereira, Medical Doctor, the President of Catholic Doctors Guild, to award the certificates to the prize winners. He will be accompanied by Reverend Father Asita Niranjana Fernando, Junior Director of St. Aloysius Minor Seminary, Borella, in celebrating this special occasion. Prize winners 2025. Class Awards Grade 9. General Proficiency presented by Very Reverend Father Clement Rosairo, Reverend Father Kinsley Ivan, and Reverend Father Ranjit Terry Fernando. Catholicism presented by Reverend Father Prasanna Sanjeeva and Reverend Father Joseph Lakshman Tony Pinto. Mathematics presented by Reverend Father Shelton Dias and Reverend Father Sisira Samarakon. Science presented by Reverend Father Don Chaminda Roshan and Reverend Father Suraj Gashan Piris. Geography presented by Reverend Father Lalit Expeditors and Reverend Father Anton Ranjit. Civic Education presented by Reverend Father Sudat Silva and Reverend Father Nishant Rodrigo. Awarded to Master Roshane Damian. English presented by Reverend Father Shrikanta Fernando and Reverend Father Ruanta Kumara. History presented by Reverend Father Manu Kumaran Nagaratnam and Reverend Father Shihan Indika Pereira. Geography presented by Reverend Father Lalit Expeditors and Reverend Father Anton Ranjit. Awarded to Master Christian Angelo. Sinhala presented by Reverend Father Roshan Prasad Fernando and Reverend Father Suranga Fernando. Practical Technical Skills presented by Reverend Father Gayan Prasanta Pereira and Reverend Father Chandana Pereira CSSR. Awarded to Master Chamod Vihanga. Drama presented by Reverend Father Bertram Ranjit and Reverend Father Prasad Indika. Awarded to Master Shenal Rashinta. Health Science presented by Reverend Father Rasika Ivan Skure and Reverend Father Edrich Rodrigo. Awarded to Master Johan Metusha. Tamil presented by Reverend Father Bernard Nishan and Reverend Father Sheman Vikramasinghe. Awarded to Master Hazel Damian. Class Awards Grade 10. Information and Communication Technology. Presented by Reverend Father Suchivata Korala and Reverend Father Malcolm Kandappa. Awarded to Master Tharusha Dineth. Tamil presented by Reverend Father Peter Subaraj and Reverend Father Sebastian Sudarshana. Awarded to Master Alas Nimash. Class Awards Grade 11. General Proficiency presented by Reverend Father Sarat Nimal Abesirivardana, Reverend Father Kamal Niroshan Fernando and Reverend Father Niroshan Sumit Pereira. Catholicism presented by Reverend Father Anton Umal Pereira and Reverend Father Roshan Chaminda Fernando. Sinhala Language and Literature presented by Reverend Father Sunil Kumar Piris and Reverend Father Tiron Ajit. Mathematics presented by Reverend Father Lakpriya Nonis and Reverend Father Don Amila Vikrama. Science presented by Reverend Father Anton Dinesh and Reverend Father Samidu Patum. History presented by Reverend Father Sumit Roshan Rodrigo and Reverend Father Prasanna Rohan. Drama presented by Reverend Father Felix Shanta and Reverend Father Jayanta Vikramasinghe. Information and Communication Technology presented by Reverend Father Kalana Inshara Piris and Reverend Father Augustine Fernando Pulle. Geography presented by Reverend Father Terence Bodhya Baduge and Reverend Father Mahesh Krishanta Fernando. Awarded to Master Netusha Imash. Communication and Media Studies presented by Reverend Father Prasad Pereira and Reverend Father Dilip Sampath Charles. Awarded to Master Shannon Evish. Class Awards Grade 12 Art Stream General Proficiency presented by Reverend Father Rohandi Alvis, Reverend Father Sisira Priyashanta and Reverend Father Jude Lakshman. Logic presented by Reverend Father Nirmal Malaka Silva and Reverend Father Gihan Piris. Christianity English Medium presented by Reverend Father Suranath Tidia and Reverend Father Lalit Tisera. Information and Communication Technology presented by Reverend Father Priya Jayamanna and Reverend Father Onazis Fernando. Awarded to Master Abhishek Rajapaksha. Christianity Sinhala Medium presented by Reverend Father Guillaume Nonis and Reverend Father Sudarshana Shamira Rodrigo. Awarded to Master Sachin Banuka. General English presented by Reverend Father Ivan Peters, Reverend Father Sumit Kumar Fernando and Reverend Father Dinesh Priyashanta. Awarded to Master Nathan Chris. Class Awards Grade 13 Art Stream General Proficiency presented by Reverend Father Linton Joseph Fernando, Reverend Father Hemant Uday Kumara and Reverend Father Ishan Pramina. Logic presented by Reverend Father Gihan Ridley and Reverend Father Anton Saman Hettiarachi. Sinhala presented by Reverend Father Samantha Kurera and Reverend Father Vasanta Prasanna. General English presented by Reverend Father Srilal Fonseca, Reverend Father Jude Shaman Fernando and Reverend Father Kasun Ishara. Awarded to Master Savio Samidu. Information and Communication Technology presented by Reverend Father Asankamalan Mendes and Reverend Father Gregory Jayantha Fernando. Awarded to Master Joel Veerasinghe. Thank you, dear Sir and Father, for presenting the certificates to the prize winners. Now I shall invite Miss Shafina to continue the readings of the names.
Thank you, Ms. Shirika. We warmly invite Reverend Father Gamunu Dias, Archdiocesan Director for Education, and he will be accompanied by Reverend Father Carlton Joseph De Silva, Spiritual Director of St. Aloysius Seminary, to give away the awards. Open Awards, Interhouse Competition, Junior Section, Gold Medalist of Sinhala Elocution Competition, presented by Very Reverend Father Nihal Ivan, Reverend Father Vincent Ashley, and Reverend Father Kennedy Pereira. Awarded to Master Harin Uditha. Gold Medalist of Instrumentalist Competition, presented by Reverend Father Luke Nelson, Reverend Father Gihan Gunatilaka, and Reverend Father Krishnaka Dilan Pereira. Awarded to Master Nathan Shalindu. Gold Medalist of Vocal Music Competition, presented by Reverend Father Travis Jude Gabriel, Reverend Father Trevor Martin, and Reverend Father Claude Nishanta Nonis. Awarded to Master Ranuka Kure. English Essay Competition presented by Reverend Father Ronnie Vikramasinghe and Reverend Father Clarence Dilran Piris. Religious Essay Competition presented by Reverend Father Sagar Hettiarachi, Reverend Father Lester Vijay Surya and Reverend Father Ravin Sandasiri Pereira. Awarded to Master Nitusha Imash. Sinhala Penmanship Competition presented by Reverend Father Victor Florence Jayamana, Reverend Father Expeditus Jayakodi and Reverend Father Deshan Lasantha. Awarded to Master Tharusha Dineth. English Penmanship Competition presented by Reverend Father Ruwan Deshapriya, Reverend Father Nilantha Heshan and Reverend Father Dinesh Appuhami. Awarded to Master Lashan Dilesha. Sinhala Essay Competition presented by Reverend Father Srinath Manoj Pereira, Reverend Father Kitsiri Thirimana and Reverend Father Chanaka Prabhat. Awarded to Master Chamod Vihanga. Thank you, dear fathers. Now, we are deeply honored to invite His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit, Archbishop of Colombo, to give away the awards. And His Eminence is accompanied by Reverend Father Prasad Harshan, Rector of St. Aloysius Seminary, to graciously present the awards. Inter-House Competition Senior Section. Gold Medalist of Sinhala Elocution Competition presented by Very Reverend Father Jude Raj Fernando, Reverend Father Rohita Rodrigo and Reverend Father Claude Vanasinghe. Religious Essay Competition presented by Reverend Father Daya Darshana, Reverend Father Daryl Konya and Reverend Father Ihan Sham Dasanayaka. Awarded to Master Abhishek Rajapaksha. Gold Medalist of Vocal Music Competition presented by Reverend Father Lawrence Ramanayaka, Reverend Father Tony Martin and Reverend Father Sumit Kumar Fernando. Sinhala Essay Competition presented by Reverend Father Joseph Patrick Pereira, Reverend Father Cyril Gamini and Reverend Father Ruwan Pradeep. Awarded to Master Sinit Dinal. Gold Medalist of English Elocution Competition presented by Reverend Father Gaminu Dias, Reverend Father Varnashantha Fernando and Reverend Father Bertram Fernando. Awarded to Master Dev Akash. Gold Medalist of Instrumentalists Competition presented by Reverend Father Pradeep Manavadu, Reverend Father Ravin Darshana Fernando and Reverend Father Dulip Kamal. Awarded to Master Roshain Nimsara. English Essay Competition presented by Very Reverend Father Clement Rosario, Reverend Father Bertram Ranjit and Reverend Father Sudam Pereira. Awarded to Master Nathan Chris. Sinhala Penmanship Competition presented by Reverend Father Sriyantha Ratnasekara, Reverend Father Samit Rangana Fernando and Reverend Father Ranjit Andradi. awarded to Master Dion Mark. English Penmanship Competition presented by Very Reverend Father Robinson Vijay Singha, Very Reverend Father Lalit Patrick Pereira and Reverend Father Lakmin Prasanga, awarded to Master Ian Chenal. The students who have shown progress in study field, Grade 13, presented by Reverend Father Jude Samantha, awarded to Master Mahisha Krishan and Master Geetanga Aditya. Grade 12, presented by Reverend Father Leo Camillus Hettiarachchi and Reverend Father Anand Fernando Pulle, awarded to Master Roshin Vihanga and Master Mahisha Sasanga. Grade 11, presented by Reverend Father Joseph Suraj and Reverend Father Jude Suresh Rangana, awarded to Master Akindu Timansit. Grade 10, presented by Reverend Father Patrick Roshan Fernando and Reverend Father Tharanga Sampath, awarded to Master Methul Bibon, Master Charles Sandaru, and Master Semir Gisit. Grade 9, presented by Reverend Father Jagat O.M.I., awarded to Master Mihin Sasmin. Great leaders do not simply show the way. They inspire others to walk it with confidence and purpose. This award celebrates outstanding leadership, commitment, and service. Distinguished delegates, it is now time for the presentation of the Leadership Awards. Prefects 2025, Junior Section, First Term, Master Malik Ashan. Second Term, Master Harin Udita and Master Gayatra Tilakshana. Third Term, Master Nedusha Imash and Master Shannon Evish. Senior Section, First Term, Master Sandalu Devshan and Master Ishara Venuranga. Second Term, Master Naveen Pramodia and Master Dilum Kaushalya. Third Term, Master Mahisha Krishan. A tribute to excellence in language and learning, we now present the prestigious Quintus Piris Memorial Cup for the best students in English skill, presented by Very Reverend Father Sylvester Ranasinghe and Reverend Father Quintus Fernando, awarded to Master Nathan Chris. Ex-Aloysian Challenge Shield for best results at the GCE Advanced Level Examination 2024-2025. Shield by Monsignor Neville Joe Pereira and Reverend Father Sanjeeva Mendes, presented by Reverend Father Prageet Dilshan, Reverend Father Suranga Fonseca, Reverend Father Jude Nicholas, and Reverend Father Asita Hettiarachi. Awarded to Master Naveen Pramodia and Master Dilum Kaushalya for obtaining 3 A's and 1 B passes. Aloysius Challenge Shield for best results at the GCE Ordinary Level Examination 2024-2025, Shield by Very Reverend Father Lalit Felix Pereira, presented by Reverend Father Dinesh Kirti Singha, Reverend Father Anthony Fernando Pulle, Reverend Father Prakash Fernando, and Reverend Father Joseph Indika. Awarded to Master Tharusha Denuwan for obtaining 6 A's, 1 B, and 2 C passes. Aloysius Challenge Shield for the best results at the GCE Advanced Level Examination 2025. Shield by Reverend Father Shanti Kumar Valivita, presented by Reverend Father Lalit Expeditors, Reverend Father Christy Nicholas, Reverend Father Anton Sudaraka, and Reverend Father Mahendra Gunatilaka. Awarded to Master Joyang Veerasingha for obtaining 1 A's, 2 B's, and 1 C pass. It's time for the Championship Awards. As the curtain falls on an unforgettable season of the competition, we arrive at the most awaited moment of the day. This trophy represents more than victory. It reflects unity, commitment, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. For the past 7 years, this house has etched its name into history by proudly holding the Diamond Jubilee Memorial Cup. Today, a new chapter is about to be written as we present the prestigious Inter-House Sports Championship Trophy, the Diamond Jubilee Memorial Cup, presented by Very Reverend Father Freely Muthukudarachi. This year too is awarded to Kure House. Celebrating the power of language, creativity, and intellectual excellence. We now come to the presentation of Reverend Father Don Peter Challenge Shield for Inter-House English Literary Union Award, presented by Most Reverend Dr. Maxwell Silva, the Auxiliary Bishop of Archdiocese, Colombo, awarded to Kude House. Shield for Inter-House Singular Literary Union Award, presented by Most Reverend Dr. Anthony Jayakodi, the Auxiliary Bishop of Archdiocese, Colombo, is also awarded to Kude House. A true reflection of dedication, perseverance, and academic excellence. This award honors those who strive for best performance in studies. This year, Reverend Father Nicholas Pereira Memorial Challenge Cup, presented by Most Reverend Dr. Anton Ranjit, the Auxiliary Bishop of Archdiocese, Colombo, once again awarded to Kude House. Every competition has its moment of triumph. Every journey has its destination, and every championship has a defining moment. This is that moment. This year, one house has once again distinguished itself through exceptional performance, remarkable consistency, and extraordinary team spirit. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for has arrived. The pinnacle of our celebration, the presentation of our most coveted and prestigious award of the championship. With great pride and immense pleasure, we announce that the recipient of His Eminence Thomas Cardinal Curé Overall Championship Challenge Cup, presented by His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit, Archbishop of Colombo, goes to Marver House. What a magnificent achievement. To every member of Marver House, this victory belongs to you. It is a reward for your perseverance, your unity, your passion, and your relentless pursuit of excellence. But what makes this achievement even more remarkable is that Marver House has now secured this prestigious championship title for 3 consecutive years. 3 years of excellence, 3 years of determination, 3 years of championship glory. Congratulations, Marverites. This moment is yours.